Welcome to WhiteGoblinGames. My name is Martijn and this is Blast. The old galactic empire was calm and peaceful. But one day the empire, the spaceships and space stations were gone due to a sudden blast. Whoa. Now the galaxy is up for grabs. Align yourself with the different space factions in order to secure control over many planets and stars in the game. Your goal in this game is to get 7 points. You get points by taking control over the planets and stars, each worth 1 victory point, and you do this by winning tricks and by playing better combinations of cards than your opponents and by emptying your hand. This is a game for 2 players of 8 years and up, and it will take approximately 15 minutes to play. Put the planet cards in a row between both players. Place the faction reference cards on the table so that both players can see them. Place the star cards in the stack next to the planets. Shuffle all faction cards and deal 15 of them to each player. Place the rest in a face down stack next to the star cards. Choose a starting player. This player will lead the first trick. The game plays over multiple rounds, and each round ends when a player runs out of cards. You then count the planets and stars you control. Those are your victory points. Your goal is thus to get the planets to your side of the table, and you do that by winning tricks. A trick plays as follows. The leader chooses a planet, which tells them how this trick is played, by playing a single card, 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 3 cards in a row of a single faction, or 3 cards in a row of 3 different factions. The leader starts the trick by playing the first combination. The other player follows by playing a higher combination or by passing and losing the trick. Keep taking turns until one player cannot or does not want to play a better combination and thus chooses to pass. The winner of the trick may move the planet 1 step towards him, from the opponent to the center or from the center to your side. Then the winner will be the leader and the new leader chooses a planet for the next trick. This can be a different planet or the same as from the last trick. If one of the players plays his last card, the trick ends immediately. The player who ran out of cards gets a star card. The planet stays at its current position and the trick will not be resolved. This is the end of the round. Both players count the number of planets and stars on their side of the table, and if one has 7 or more points, the player wins the game. If not, shuffle all faction cards and deal 15 cards to each player to start the next round. Now count the difference in points between both players. Each player has to hand over that number of cards to the other. The player with the most points has to hand over the highest cards, while the other can choose which cards to hand over. The loser of the previous round is the new leader and can start the next round now. In the beginning I mentioned that there are several space factions. In fact there are 4, each with their own special powers. Let's take a look at them. If you win a trick with a Creed bot, the planet moves all the way to your side of the table. Shrinking can be played as a value of 1 less than the printed value. The 8 in this set is thus played as a 7. Morphi can be played as another faction, in this case as a Shrinking. When you win a trick with a Treasure, you must discard 1 card. And that's how you play Blast. I wish you lots of joy in this game, and I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions though, you can ask them in the comments below or visit our website www.WhiteGoblinGames.com. And lastly, you can follow us on social media for the latest games, the latest news on White Goblin Games. See you next time. Bye!